One. Hello and welcome to the Season 13 Gman Training Grounds G Match Day 3. I said it all right, hurrah! With my co-host Cytlem. Say hello, Cytlem.
Hi, let's have a nice day and let's talk about some games.
Yes.
Played. It was, I think, nothing really spectacular, but quite some nice games. I think we can just start with the first one.
Yeah.
So, Undead against Nurgle was the score's 1-0-0, but I think there was quite a few things that happened. So, inducements were the bowing, the Nurgle got a bait.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Nurgle played really aggressive. Also, the Undead received, and the Nurgle played really aggressive and tried to base everything and use their strength advantage.
Yeah.
And then, okay. I should mute the stream so I don't hear everything twice. That's
okay.
really confusing.
But at least we can hear. At least the sound. Your sound is coming through.
Yeah. Okay. Then the Undead got a cage, but it was based and it had a hole. So the Nurgle blitzed it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was little bit of chaos that ended in the ball scattering to a Nurgle warrior. Then the Undead skipped turn 5. I don't know what happened. I would assume it was a misclick.
It wasn't a wizard or anything like that, was it?
No, they just skipped the turn 5 completely, but they played normal before and after that.
Oh,
so I just think it's a misclick.
Could it be that they took too long thinking about their turn and the turn timer ran out?
I don't know. Just nothing happened.
Nothing happened turn 5.
Could have just in the replay it just skipped to the Nurgle. Then the Nurgle warrior did a GFI, paid it.
Mm-hmm.
The ball fell on the ground. The Undead got the ball back. Had really small scoring changes with just one scoring set. The Nurgle blitzed it and it ended 0-0. What one should note, the Nurgle removed quite a few players, 3 important ones. The Undead only got 1, but the Undead got a hard removal, and the Nurgle only got 3 KOs, but all 3 KOs stayed out, so the Undead were down a mummy, a white, and a ghoul. That's a really bad start for the second half, so it was down to 9 versus 10.
Mm-hmm.
The Nurgle made a slight positional error, allowed 3 plus dodge on the ball. First with one ghoul for an assist, and the second ghoul blitzed the ball and it got loose.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Nurgle were basically winning. So the Nurgle hit a few players because they're Nurgle and removed more Undead, so only 6 were left. Got the ball back and did a pass to a water, and the game was in theory basically over, but Zocklock in this turn just tried everything to hit the ball. Joxit didn't quite protect it quite well, had a few bad dice, and the game ended 0-0 with lucky hits on the ball for Zocklock. I think Joxit could have played better and should have won the game, maybe scored early, but that's the end.
But he should have won because he defended well in the first half to stop the Undead.
He played a nice first half, and he made one positional errors, like if 2 players are if you have a 3x3 square,
Mm-hmm.
and one player is on one edge and the other is on the other one, then it's just a 3 plus dodge through, and that led to the ball carrier being blitzable.
I know what you mean, like like 2 corners that meet and going through the 2 corners. Yeah.
That's something that actually happens quite often to people, that you just ignore this one dodge. That it's quite easy because it looks secure on first sight.
Yeah.
No. Overall, he played good, but at the end, he got a lot of 1-9s, and I also think a double skull. So it was a lot of luck, but he could have scored if he wanted to. If he played a little bit safer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And the Nurgle had a loner rotter, but they probably had enough to buy a replacement rotter.
I think the rotter got the MVP.
And the rotter got the MVP, yeah, exactly.
Not sure. We could look at the teams, at least the Beast of Nurgle leveled, if I remember correctly.
He's already got Blodge, so stand firm or guard? I say stand firm first.
I think we talked about it. I really like Practical as an idea, because such a nice...
Because of dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has taken it. And he's gone for stand firm.
Okay, stand firm is a safe choice.
Yeah, I like it. I like, the safer, beast.
Yeah, now it's just a roadblock.
Yeah, exactly. And he can still take break tackle next level or the level after,
Just a really good player. Really annoying. Hard to knock down with basically anyone. -2 dice basically never work against it now, but actually quite noticeable. So yeah, it's a safe choice. And that's the only level up we had, just the beast.
Yeah.
I think we can go to the next game.
Cool. All right. So the next game was
the Halflings versus the Necromantic.
Yeah, which Drunken did stream. Of course, Toby with his ridiculous werewolves. Oh yeah, and the Halflings had. Oh, sorry. So do you want to go through from the beginning? Yeah. Of what happened?
I think what you want to say is that there was a lot of armor breaks for the Halflings. I think it was the idea. So,
I mean,
the first thing is
it's not really surprising with Halflings, is it? Everyone being armor 6.
So the Halflings got a wizard and a chef. Probably the obvious choice for inducements. And the Necro received and just started removing Halflings. Basically, at least one every turn. Then I think the next noticeable thing, the undead lane to score quite early, or it might have been, at least at the beginning.
I think.
I don't think they tried to score early. I think it's just incorrect what I said.
Yeah.
But they got into the enemy half quite early, and I think they wanted to stall there.
Yeah, I remember Drunken saying the white got KO'd quite early, which he thought was lucky to get rid of the Mighty Blow tackle player, I think. Although he got 4 Kaz, coming that early.
I have to say I ignored the removals for the Halflings. They were really one-sided. The first notable thing was a wizard on the Archie 5 Wolf. It failed, and after it failed, Drunken still dodged with the stunty, with one normal Halfling and his 23 one, and knocked the ball down. Took it on his strength 3 players, and there was few hopes that he could do something. But next turn, his player got removed. The strength 3 Halfling got removed, and at that point, the game was basically the half was basically over.
Yeah.
Down a wizard, down several players, down your best player, and I think Toby at this point should have tried to hand off to a flash golem. I think he had the time for it. He had one reroll to try it, and if it failed several times, could still pick up the wall with the werewolf. And golems are really difficult to level, so I think that was really worth a consideration. Else, what one can say about the half, it ended with 2 trees alive and 1 halfling. not alive, but on the pitch.
On the pitch, yeah. Three players altogether. Wow.
Yeah. So there was really the possibility to hand off to a goaler.
Yeah, to farm.
I don't want to have too much on it, but think about it. They're really hard to develop.
Yeah, but Toby didn't score in the second half, so maybe if it had failed, he could have ended up, getting into trouble.
Development divisions.
Yeah, true. You're right. It's training. It's more important to develop than win, isn't it? Although maybe he's thinking.
Is one Challengers Cup place for all of the training ground camps, but I think in several other divisions there are people with 3 wins. I assume you will need 5 wins to even have a chance to get that one.
Ah, interesting. I didn't know that.
There's one total Challengers Cup spot, so it's really unlikely.
Hey Toby and hey Drunken, who I don't know when they said hello. It wasn't just now, so they must have been watching a little bit.
Okay. Second half, there was a drive for both teams at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Then the under did quite a few pressure on the ball. But I want to highlight one thing. There was a tree with break tackle that did 3 dodges in a row and never used break tackle. Drunken did, of course, 1 dodge after the other. So it was not a crazy play, but it was really cool to watch. The first dodge, 6. Second dodge, 5. Third dodge, 6. And it just worked.
The dodgiest tree ever.
Yeah. It was a nice play. Another thing I think I should mention, Toby had 2 safeties that I think were a bit much. I think 1 safety is fine against Halfling, but if you have 2, you just lack players. You could have pressured the ball more, and even if they score early, you have the chance to score back. So I think 2 safeties is too much against Halfling. You just hurt yourself at that moment.
Yeah.
Although notable thing is.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
The Halflings could even score on turn 16 if they got a little bit lucky with the tree toss, but the landing failed. So there was a chance for a 1-1 draw. It was a nice game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we can look at levels now.
Yeah, well, because I watched the end of the game on Drunken's stream, so I know what he rolled for these 2.
Okay, I don't.
So one of them was a normal, and the other one was an 11.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So I think one of the diving catch players got niggled in the game before, so he gave one of his players diving catch again, so he's got 2 diving catches, and the other one got plus agi. I think it was Halfred Spoonit who got agi 4.
But now he has 3 really nice halflings with block, plus strength, and plus agi. Really nice. Now, especially plus agi can do a lot.
Yeah. The plus agi halfling is any stunty team with an agi up is just amazing. Drunken says it's the perfect team now. Although that's strong for someone who's playing Hail Mary pass and diving catch.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that Hail Mary pass was dirty player instead, for example, then it would be the perfect team.
No, not yet. No, I think Hail Mary he really wants.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm joking. I totally If you want to, if you're playing halflings as well, doing going for a new and interesting shtick, I think is a good idea. But yeah, I'm not really against the Hail Mary play. Cool.
And there was no levels for Toby. He spoiled some level up, but that is for next week.
Mm-hmm.
We won't talk about.
Well, yes. You're right. So we'll carefully. I've done the predictions thing already, but the game's been played, hasn't it? So we can't do the predictions for it, can we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can just ignore that one game.
Yeah.
And now for the last game of the week.
Yeah.
Humans against Underworld. This was a game that I think was mostly focused on development of most teams. At least they try to play that way. The Underworld got Wizard and Clad. The humans went for an early score. There was a fireball turn 1 on 5 players that didn't do much, but I think that was the strategy of the Underworld. They just the majority of the first 5 turns they focused on damage and ignored the ball for the most time. So the humans scored on turn 5.
That's what the Underworld did in the first game as well. They fireballed like straight away, going for the attrition. I really don't like it. It's such a waste of what can be tactically a very useful weapon. But
I think that's part of his strategy. I think he wants to, at least in this game, force an early score. So he can just score back and get some development, maybe. I think that was the idea. Then the funny part was there was a touchback. He gave the ball to the troll, and the troll got quite far, but there was a mark with the ogre on the. So on turn 8, the troll tried to play 3, but only got a push and then failed the dodge. So it could have been a nice troll score.
That's a shame. I like, everyone loves the big guys.
I think Rideable Llama just wants to have fun at this point. So yeah, it's okay.
Drunken says, "Wait for my goblin team with a bombardier, and every goblin will with catch. They'll catch the bomb and then pass it on." I think
pass the bomb to your own player.
Yeah. So, in fact, there's a tactic with dwarves where there's 2 cheap star players, Boomer, Aziason, and Barrick, where you hand the bomb from Boomer to Barrick, and Barrick Hail Mary bombs it forward. And they're both armor 9, so if it fails, then usually they're okay to get back up and try it again later. So it's less crazy than the goblin bombing.
Okay. You learn something new every day.
It's still pretty crazy though. It doesn't work. It's like there's 3 chances to roll a 1 or a 2, I think, if I remember rightly.
If you have enough at Alta, it's just 20 TV.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's also 2 players that you use, but
you gain. Well, it's 2 players who, I mean, they can still do other things as well. I don't know. It's a fun idea. It's one of those, I've thought about it but never got around to actually trying it out.
And I think now we can go to the second half. It was a deep kick.
Yeah.
That the Underworld failed to pick up at first, but that's not really important. One catcher forward got a -2 dice on the ball carrier, got double pause and scored. All in one turn.
Nice.
And that was 2-0. That was really unlucky for Rideable Llama.
So do you think that Rideable Llama played better this week than previously?
Yeah, I just think he played okay. It was a really nice game, and he got really unlucky. And then we still had some left for the second half because it happened quite early. Rideable Llama tried to hand off the ball to the troll again. It worked this time. He got the humans tried to protect the team because I think they had won and just wanted to hit a few goblins.
Yeah.
The troll got all the way to turn 16, was in scoring range, and then got really stupid. Really, really unlucky. So he could have scored on turn 8, Of course, turn 8 was a little bit more difficult. 6, I felt bad for him.
Hmm.
He really deserves the troll score. It was a nice play.
Yeah. After all that, and annoyingly, other than so the MVP is at least a level. So he's got one leveled up goblin, and didn't lose anyone this week, which is good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
assume he took 2 heads, but we can just check.
yeah, and also the human Blodge Blitzer got a level up as well.
He took 6 skull.
Wait.
So so I assume this team is a meme.
A thick skull stunty, which means what? So he's KO'd on a 7. No, wait. He's in his player treats rolls of an 8 on the injury table after modifier has been applied as a stunned result. So 7 is KO'd. No, sorry, wait. Yeah, so 7 is KO'd, 8 is stunned, and 9 is injured. Or something like that. It causes the numbers to get very confusing. Yeah, 7 is a KO, 8 is a stun, and 9 is an injury.
Amazing.
Yes. And Drunken guessed that the troll went really stupid. The troll ball carrier went really stupid while you were telling the ball carrying story. But yeah.
Okay,
But that's a double, right? That's he's used a double to get that. I guess also if he's tired of losing players and he's also going to be re-rolling in 2 weeks' time.
Skull kills players. It doesn't save them.
Sorry, what?
6 skull kills players because it keeps them on the pitch so they can get hit again.
Yeah, you're right. Although Stunty, by the same logic, protects players because they've got one more chance to be badly hurt, and it's only badly hurt. If the Stunty is what removes them, they don't get a permanent injury. So a 9 is a Kaz, which it wouldn't be normally, but it's a badly hurt always for Stunties.
And the human just got guard on the blitzer. Dodge guard is a nice piece. It's mobile. It's relatively hard to remove. I think it's a good choice if you have already dodge.
Yeah, I agree. Stand firm next.
Yeah, probably on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one should probably get one more mighty blow. On his next blitzer he levels normally.
Just to level up faster, or do you like to have 2 killers?
I just like to have 2 killers. 1 in reserve, and so you can. Usually I like to have on most teams, if I can get it for mighty blow at least, can have all on the LOS and blitz.
I think I prefer to have a tackle earlier as well and a mixture, and I think more guard is good as well. So I would build 1 dedicated killer and then maybe give more mighty blow to others later on. I mean, he's already got two mighty blow because he's got the ogre as well. Remember?
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm. And humans are not that bashy a team. They want to be, protection. They need some protection, and guard is good protection skill. Anyway.
But I think we can make at least 2 predictions.
Yeah, we can.
Shame on you, Toby, for already playing your game.
Yeah, I mean they literally just played it, so but yeah, it's fine. Such is life. Okay. Actually, no, I can. Oh no, I can't. Yes, I can show it there this way. So the predictions channel. Oh no, not that one. There we go. So the first game is Joxy's Swamp of Sorrow, the Nurgle, against Drunken's Halflings. And Toby has already said it's going to be a draw.
Predictions. I think it's also a draw. Like,
I mean,
I'm really impressed by Drunken and Nurgle early on. Still, whether are not that strong. Like, it could be a massacre. It could always be a massacre, but I think a draw is realistic.
I mean, Drunken did say in his stream yesterday, and it's something that I know Sky Blue Monty also says, that he hates playing Nurgle more than any other race because the the disturbing presence means you can't really throw as well.
Ah. Yeah. But I
And
think you could just outrun them.
yeah, I mean,
maybe
flings are not that fast though. That's the trouble. The Pestigors are faster than a halfling. Drunken says it's going to be the first time he's going to bet against himself.
Okay, I believe in Drunken.
Yeah.
If he doesn't himself.
Oh, cycling. Oh yeah, of course.
At least I bet on a draw. I don't bet on the halflings winning. I'm not that confident.
Not that crazy. I'm going to go for the halflings. We will see. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Oops, wrong one. We did predictions previously, didn't we? And I haven't added the points for how well we did in last week's predictions.
Ah.
Oh well, we'll worry about that later. Don't worry about it. We'll
just add it up.
I'll add it up later. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. All right. We bet on the. We bet on the Flings versus Nurgle. Next is Rideable Llama's Underworld against the Undead of Zoglug.
And I think the Underworld are just too undeveloped, and they don't get really better.
Yeah.
And taking 6 colors of skill, as much as I love it, doesn't have winning. So I will give that to Zoglug at this point.
I think also, almost 500 TV of in favour of the undead, who are generally a top tier team anyway.
Yeah, at least early on. I think undead are all off quite sharply, but early on they're good.
Yeah. Oh, and they've got a goblin killing machine in one of their whites as well. So yeah, it's got to be the undead. And the last game, the human failed gimmicks against Necro, Toby has already played, so we can't bet on that one. And I've set myself a reminder with lots of extra emotes to not to remember that one's like that. So anyway, yeah. Oh, that was you and Toby were right about the draw. Impressive for this week.
We could add up the points still, or I think we have the time, and it's not so much.
Well,
because I won.
Yeah, not because you won. Did you get them all right? I think you did. Yep, you got 3. I got 2 because I didn't guess for the draw. Toby got all 3 as well. And wait a second. And Drunken and Zoglug, I think, also. Oh, sorry. So Drunken got 1, and Zoglug got 2 as well. So I will add that to the scores right away. Oh, I still haven't. I need to automate some stuff, which I haven't done yet. Oh well. So 2 for me, 3 for you, putting us both on 4. 2 for Zoglug, 1 for Drunken. Wait, did I just? Yeah. So that's 4. 1 for Drunken, so that's 3. And Toby got 2 as well, so that's 3 as well.
Did Toby got 2 or 3?
I think he got.
He got 3.
Oh no, he got 3. He got 3. Sorry, whoops. Underselling Toby.
Oh.
So he's also on 4. Everyone on the
This
same
is really,
score.
really close.
Drunken has only dropped a point because he voted for himself one week. Okay. Yeah. So I'm supposed to be doing. Nearly got the draw. Yeah, I saw. It was a good game, and proved you're wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna raid someone. I'm gonna be back with Ethelred to finish our OCC recap in a bit as well. Let me just check to see if he's around now, or I will. But anyway, thank you for Drunken and Toby and you, Cyclem, for joining me.
Thank you for organizing that all.
No,
That's all.
no worries. And I think Ethel's still busy, so I'm going to raid someone with our 2 viewers, or 3, and then be back in about half an hour or so. Is anyone actually playing Blood Bowl? Oh yeah, there is loads.
I would
There we are.
be surprised if